Wow, brilliant day for Liverpool. Mo Salah, the king of Egypt, signs contract extension. It's expected to be 2 years. Deal done. It did say Liverpool like Fridays, and they do like Fridays. And so put that one, hit the like, hit the share, give us a sub, show us your care. A little quick reaction to the king of Egypt signing his extension, and it's huge for the club. It's absolutely huge for the club. It's huge for the manager, the fans, everybody. The king of Egypt, no better club, no better player. What a season he's having. Let's get this bloody league wrapped up. Let's get this league wrapped up. West Ham on Sunday, of course, on Anfield. Should be rocking with the news. Maybe even the Van Dijk news as well to throw in on top of it. And an extra special one today because it's my birthday. And it's double delight on my birthday. With the king of Egypt blowing out the candles for me. It's absolutely beautiful. So the reaction is huge. I knew it would be done. It was just a matter of when, not if, when. Same with the Van Dijk one. Trent does look like he's going to Madrid, unfortunately, but that's his choice, I suppose. But the king of Egypt signs on the dotted line on his throne, sitting on his throne in the middle of Anfield centre circle last night. But the other news, as I say, I seen something Dave O'Cott put up on Twitter about an hour ago, that Van Dijk is expected to be announced later on today, maybe around lunchtime or after lunch. And that would be about right, because we did see the press conference, a lot to chat about, bit of reaction. Be careful, I'm driving here, but you know, very, very, very good news for the Reds. Salah, done deal. Very, very close on my birthday. I'm happy, you're happy. Hit a like for Salah and Van Dijk. Double deals. Maybe Trent will change his mind, I doubt it, but maybe. Huge summer no matter what. I did say, no matter what happens, it's going to be a huge summer. Even if Van Dijk signed and Salah signed, it was going to be a huge ins and outs summer. But Salah's definitely in, and I'd say Van Dijk, definitely to say right now, is definitely in too. It looks like 2-year contract extensions for both of them. Arne Slot was really, really happy in the press conference about an hour ago, and good was on that front as well. Alisson will be back at the weekend. We do need Ali back in goal. Concussion protocols are finished now, so he should be back. And of course, Connor Bradley will be back as well at fullback. We need those two in, and maybe 1 or 2 change up front. Maybe Diaz will start this weekend instead of Gakpo. Just got to get the 3 points against West Ham. Make this delight of the Salah effect, and maybe you get a goal or 2 against West Ham. It was like a goal or 2 against West Ham. Then again, he likes a goal or 2 against anybody, doesn't he? But that he'll be bouncing into the game at Anfield on Sunday, and the crowd will be up for it too. So a little boost, a huge boost, I suppose, for the Reds with Salah signing on the dotted line. So he's here till that's 2027, and it's absolutely huge, huge news. So hit the like, hit the share, hit the back of the net for the king of Egypt, mosalah, and of course Van Dijk expected later as well. So keep your eyes and ears open on social media channels for that one, because that could happen as early as lunchtime. I'm expecting it today. Let's see what happens. But I mean, huge, huge news. Great, great news. And I say it's sunny Dublin. I have the day off work, and it's my birthday. So what more do you want? So the boys are in. Doug, how are you, my friend? Thanks for that. Yes, not getting any younger, boys. Not getting any younger at all. But it's absolutely brilliant. Andrew Quinn is in as well. Felipe Storm in a teacup. Slot and Boat playing this weekend. Slot looked happy in the press conference today as well, didn't he? I say I'm not going to stay too long. A little 10-15 minute reaction to Salah signing on the dotted line, and of course Van Dijk. I think it's already done. It just has to be, and it looks like it could be even today. So let's hope. 11th of April is a special day, and it's for me because it's my birthday. So it's an extra special day for Liverpool fans too, with the king of Egypt signing on the dotted line, and it is a great time to be a Liverpool fan. Beat West Ham at the weekend. It's a perfect weekend. Beat West Ham on Sunday. No matter what Arsenal do against Brentford, before that, we just got to do our job, guys. We got to get over the line, get number 20, get that gold triangle on our shoulders, and of course Adidas next year. Wouldn't that be nice? A gold badge on an Adidas red shirt. Oh, that's what it's looking like. The job isn't done yet. I keep saying get the job done. A little bit of a stutter in the last few weeks, but I still think this team are too good, too experienced, far too good. A lot of stuff beating West Ham. Although West Ham, remember, did beat Arsenal at the Emirates, so we got to be careful, not overconfident. But if we play anywhere near what we've been doing for about 80-90% of the season we should be too good. Then you've Leicester away, who will be relegated, you might as well say, and then it's Spurs, which it could be one against Spurs in 2 weeks' time. So let's just not get ahead of ourselves. As I say, the big breaking news about a few hours ago is Mo Salah signs contract extension at Liverpool, will stay till 2027 at least. And the other news is that Van Dijk is ready to rock too, and could even be announced as early as lunchtime today. So who knows? Crazy times. Great time to be a Red. Oh my God, absolute legends in there. Not bad for 52 though, storming the teacup. You know what I mean? Baby still got hair, I suppose. That's the big one. Still got a good hairline at 52 today. So, you know, that I'm going to celebrate later on, not only for my birthday, but for the Mo Salah extension. And hopefully, touch wood, Van Dijk extension too. So it is getting better and better and better. But also, do you know what I really want? I want Arne Slot to sign an extension. There's another one for you. No one's talking about that. I want him to sign an extension. I mean, he only saw it was a 3-year deal at the time Liverpool gave him last year, so it was a year almost up on that. So he only has 2 years left. Let's tie down Arne Slot for at least 2 or 3 years extension, because this guy is taking us places, isn't he? Unbelievable since he's come in. So a lot of kudos to Arne Slot. But you got to get, there's a lot of players signed to get done. There's Alisson to look at. There's Ibu Kanate to look at. Young Conor Bradley's looking for an improved contract, and he does deserve it. He'll be ready for the weekend too. But Arne Slot is one for me. Let's not forget. Let this man, this new king of the cop, sign down too. But it's all about Salah today, of course. The king of Egypt. There's been a lot of stuff talking about it. Liverpool leaving it late. People were saying, just relax, it'll be done, take it easy. And to be fair to Richard Hughes and FSG and whoever else, it's been done, and it's been done officially today. Let's hope Van Dijk, well, it looks like Van Dijk, it's 99%, isn't it? And it could even be today, announcement today as well. So really good times to be a Liverpool fan today. It's been absolutely brilliant. It's sunny Dublin here today as well. It's my birthday. Salah's just signed an extension. Van Dijk probably as we speak signing it. I mean, wow. Plus top of the league by 11 points with 7 to go. What a time to be a Liverpool fan, guys. What a time. Hit the like, hit the share, give us a sub, show us you care, and let Salah know you care, because Liverpool fans all over the world are absolutely rejoicing. Okay, yes, it's an extension. It's probably about an extra 100 grand a week. What was he on, about 350? It's probably about 400 grand a week now. To be fair, he's worth it. He's ripped. He looks after himself unbelievably. He hasn't only got a 6-pack, he's got a 12-pack. You know what I mean? He's unbelievably fit. He's got more intelligent. He's given the ball. He's just got everything. I can see at least 2 years with Salah. At this level. That's how good he is. I want him to break records, but we want him to break records at Liverpool. He's too early, too young, too at his peak to be going to a place like somewhere maybe, because it is a drop-off. Money is ridiculous, but it's a drop-off. Let's be real. So Salah, his family are happy, his girls are happy, he's happy, the fans are going to be super happy, and another 2 years at least is absolutely huge for Liverpool. It just gives us a boost, and also it gives us a boost in the transfer market in the summer when they see the likes of Salah, Van Dijk signing long-term, 2-year extensions. They're saying, okay, 2 big dogs staying, the 2 big boys, they're staying, they're building, winning the league this year. Not done yet, but you know what I mean. It's going to be done. It's a matter of time, not if, it's when. That gold triangle, goes on our jersey, new Adidas jersey. Wow, cannot wait for that. That'll be great. But let's get it over the line. West Ham at the weekend. Bradley, Alisson back. That'll help. The crowd should be up for it. The crowd should be ready to rock. I mean, Salah to get a goal at the weekend against West Ham just to celebrate this contract extension, and hopefully Van Dijk later today as well. So it's going to be all go today in sunny Dublin. I'm sure Liverpool's sunny as well. Beautiful few days. And as I said, it's my day today, so it's been a happy birthday for me today so far. I did do a tweet last night saying Liverpool do like Fridays. They like announcements. They like signings on a Friday. Feel good factor day, usually. So I was right on that one. I knew something was going to happen today, and it did. We knew Salah was close. We found out obviously it was signed probably 2 or 3 days ago. I mean, when Joycey, Ornstein and the say it, there's usually something behind it, you know, that type of way. So we knew it was close. David Ornstein, you know, and Paul Joyce are not going to say and put their, you know, credentials on the line by saying, you know, Salah and Van Dijk have basically, you know, it's progressing and all this. If it wasn't, so it looks like they were right too. So the deals are done. The Van Dijk one now, hopefully later today, to make it an extra special Friday, guys. An extra special Friday. But absolutely brilliant. Hi from Boston. Based on your accent, I think we're related to Steve. I'm from Dublin, Ireland, my friend. Dublin, Ireland, live. Dave's LFC Chats, Twitter and Instagram. As I say, guys, a little bit of a chat, just a little bit of a, you know, based on accent, could be in a radio Dave's LFC Chats live. But as I say, guys, unbelievable news today. Sunny Dublin, my birthday. What delight for me. Waking up, it was 8 o'clock, I think, this morning, 8 a.m. So about 2.5 hours. Salah announced 2-year deal, sitting on his golden throne in the centre circle at Anfield, of course, and the memes and everything else, and the crown and King of Egypt and all that type of stuff. Absolutely huge for the Reds today. Absolutely huge Reds today. So hit that like button, hit that share button, hit the back of the net button. For Salah, the King of Egypt continues. More in than out was the saying on the Liverpool fan or Liverpool.com. So he's certainly in. Van Dijk is in and not out as well. Van Dijk is expected today. It's already done, I would say. It's just announcement waiting, loading, as they say. So as I say, in a few minutes, a little bit of a chat. It's lovely Friday morning in Dublin, made even all the more sunnier and special with Salah getting over the line, giving everyone a boost at the club. And I mean, the superstars looking at Liverpool, you know, also saying, I want to play for that club, I want to be part of this. League champions, hopefully this year, champions next year. Get at it going, let's go. Wow, cannot wait. So really special day to be a Liverpool fan today. And let's hope Van Dijk gets over the line too. That'd be a double celebration, triple celebration. Me, it's my birthday today, so it'll be like a triple celebration for me. My birthday, mosalah, and Van Dijk hopefully later. Wow, I'm gonna have a few beers tonight, baby. I'm gonna have a few Heinegens, maybe a meal for my birthday. Go out, do a few of the fun on Instagram at Dave's LFC Chats on Twitter X as well. So pop over there as well. A lot happening today. West Ham on Sunday at Anfield should be absolutely rocking. Absolutely rocking. You know, 3 wins officially to do it. 10 points in the last 7. 10 out of 21 needed for the Reds. I still think 3 wins does it. West Ham, Leicester away, then Spurs. I think those 3 will do it. They have a tricky one, Arsenal, against Brentford at the weekend. They'll give them a game. They might rest 1 or 2. Really good performance from Arsenal midweek. 3-0 against Madrid. It could have been more. Now, Madrid get an early goal for 15-20. It's game on. So I'm sure Arteta will have one eye on that. So that might help us. But we just got to do our job. We just got to win our games. Know what we have to do. We have to get to 10 points. And it's a done deal. So let's go. Far significance as well. Just win on Sunday against West Ham, and it gets us closer, one step closer, one hand on the trophy if we beat West Ham, I think, you know. But it's not done yet. Work to boost today with Salah signing, and hopefully Van Dijk later will give the dressing room, the team, Alisson back in goal, Bradley back in the lineup at the weekend. Huge boost for the Reds. And to be honest, we floundered a bit recently, so we need it. We absolutely need that little bit of a boost, that little bit of, you know, a catalyst. And we've got it with the Salah signing 2-year deal today, of course. And let's hope there's better news later with Van Dijk. Let's hope even better news. So great time to be a Red, great time to be alive. I'm just driving here in sunny Dublin. My birthday. Thank you very much for all the happy birthday wishes. Thank you very much. I won't give away my age, but it is over half a century. So that's as much as I'll say. But Salah has certainly made, and I actually, Thiago Alcantara's birthday today, so I share my birthday with the maestro Thiago. Happy birthday to him. But huge day, and it's been made brilliant. It's been absolutely made brilliant. Bob Jones is in the house. How are you, Bob? Hope you're well. As I say, guys, hit the like, hit the share, hit it for my birthday, hit it for mosalah extension, hit it for Van Dijk later on extension. Hit it for whatever you want. Hit it for 3 points against West Ham weekend. I will do more videos on West Ham, probably a lineup and stuff. As I say, Bradley Allison should start. Maybe he'll start Diaz and rest Gakpo. Maybe even he'll start Nunes. Got to just freshen it up against West Ham. Go for it. Get the win. I'm going to go an early 2-0 to the Reds. I'll take 3. It's all about the points, really. It's not even about the performance. It's about the win. That's what it's all about, guys. But as I say, Mo Salah, 2-year extension. Done deal. The deal done. The throne was set for the King of Egypt. And the legend continues. Mo Salah, the legend continues. And Van Dijk later on. All eyes on Liverpool socials from lunchtime. Let's see. You never know. I'm hearing it might happen. I did hear last night. I did say Fridays are special days for Liverpool. It turns out they are correct. I was correct, they were correct. I just had a bit of murmurings, and you're listening, you're watching social media, the Paul Joyce tweet, the Ornstein, the James Pearce, the Paul Gorst tweet in the last 2 days that Liverpool were very, very close with Van Dijk and Salah. They wouldn't be saying that unless they knew it was basically a done deal. And we know with Salah, it is a done deal, but we also know Van Dijk is a done deal. It just has to be announced. And I hope it will be later on today. So that will be double delight for the Reds, huge for the Reds. It makes the summer easier as well, I think. You sign Salah, Van Dijk down for another 2 years. Yes, we probably do need another centre half. It depends who leaves then, you know. You need Jota to leave, you need a striker to go in there, but you'll still have Salah there, you know what I mean? I want Arne Slot tied down. That's the next big one for me. Get him tied down. There'll be people sniffing around him because he's been unbelievable. He's been unbelievable. From day one he came in. Leaving a legend like Jurgen Norbert Klopp, you know, we're all in the doldrums. February last year when he announced he was leaving. Slot comes in, not many people knew about him, and he has slotted in absolutely beautifully. Arne has slotted in beautifully. Wow! You know, unbelievable stuff. The way he speaks in his press conferences, he's serious. He has a bit of fun about him, he has a bit of jokey about him, but he's a serious guy. He's a winner, he's professional. Look what he has done. He's, you know, Gravenberg is one of them. Even Jones, you know, some of the players have just turned around their careers basically with him, and he's been absolutely unbelievable. So for me, he only has 2 years on his contract after this summer, so I'd get him tied down at least another 2 or 3 years, and I'm sure they're working on it. I'm sure, you know, Richard Hughes is working on it. Wouldn't that be nice? Another 2 or 3 year extension to Arne Slot's contract. Never mind Salah and Van Dijk, you know. I'm sure we're working, as I say, Ibu, and there's other ones they're working on too, trying to tie down players. Now, it costs a lot of money as well, people forget, you know. Usually you get a wage increase or a bonus increase and stuff like that, so, but it makes it easier, I think, for the summer. When you tie players down like that, the likes of Madrid and Barca and PSG sniffing, you know, it just takes the heat off, takes a lot of the, you know, the jeopardy away, and always, we will have a big summer. We will have at least 4 coming in, and that's even staying, I think, you know, maybe 4 or 5 in, but I'm talking 2 or 3 really, really good starting 11 players will come in. Players that can actually start for Liverpool. I can see that, those type of players coming in. You know, the young fullback, Hungarian fullback from Bournemouth looks like he could be one. You know, Eteke, or is an Eintracht Frankfurt striker who scored against Spurs last night. He looks good. I don't think we'll go for Isaac. I just think the money is ridiculous. I don't think he's even worth on 20 million anyway. If it's 60, 70 or 80, you might say yeah, or maybe a swap deal with Nunes or Gomez plus money, some sort of a deal like that. But a straight 120 cash deal, I can't see it. I don't think FSG would do it. The wages would be ridiculous too. When you look at Salah now, would be close to 400 grand. You know, anybody coming in at that level, no, Isaac isn't quite Salah's level, you know what I mean? They'd be looking for those type of wages too. So we know FSG are shrewd. We know, you know, Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes in the background working away brilliantly as usual. So we shall see. So hit the like today. Salah signs contract extension, and Van Dijk is on the verge of a 2-year deal. Hopefully even today, guys. So keep your eyes on social media. Huge news for the Reds. As I say, wow, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Salah, Egypt extension, Van Dijk, 99.99999% could even be announced at lunchtime. Who knows? But and my birthday today, so I'm gonna enjoy a few beers and a meal tonight. Not only for turn 52, but for Salah and possibly even Van Dijk. I'll be having a beer or 2 or 3 for the boys. Let's get Arne Slot signed up as well. That's an important one. I'm sure they're working on it. I'm sure they're working, because that guy is an absolute genius stuff. Unbelievable. I mean, I'm not saying we forgot about Klopp, but I certainly haven't been thinking a huge amount about Klopp, for a while now, and that tells you how good Arne Slot's been doing. It really does. It has eased the pain big time. The pain has been eased, and I thought, look, the bit of pain, Arne Slot was just wow, but Klopp, bit of a Freudian slip there. Jurgen Klopp has been just different gravy, but certainly the apprentice coming in from Feyenoord has done an unbelievable job, and may continue. Rebuild in the summer, but if you Van Dijk and Salah staying, you've got that experience. You've got the big boys staying. It's easier to bring in big players. Bring in superstars when you have the likes of Van Dijk and Salah signing extensions. You know what I mean? Giving them what they want, and those guys are saying to themselves, Liverpool, hopefully number 20 in the bag, Premier League, goal triangle on the shoulder, and then it's let's go next year. Let's get a few players in, refresh, go again. Maybe all eyes on Champions League, etc. So it's absolutely huge. Dog upper tier in the house. Niall, as I say, an early birthday present from me this morning, waking up to the Mosalah extension news. Van Dijk could put candles on the cake later on today, and I'll be blowing them out with a few beers tonight, baby. That's what I'll be doing. Salah in, Van Dijk on the verge. VVD is signed. Yes. Well, officially, no, but yes. He's signed, far as I know. The deal's done, extension, 2-year extension, 2027, Van Dijk and Salah, far as I know. We've sort of known this for a while, but we were a little worried, I suppose. We were a little bit worried. Trent to stay. Well, Jerry on top. Well, look, we'll see. I don't know. There is a possibility. There's a very slight possibility. Trent's head, bit of a Gerrard turn, head could be turned. He got a lot of negative press in the last few weeks, didn't he? A boyhood Scouse hero. Paddy the Baddy said a lot of things about him and called him a lizard and all this type of thing, but he really was a snake, didn't he? A lizard. But look, it could be a triple whammy. It could be a triple whammy. Expecting Van Dijk later on today. Salah, Van Dijk were the big ones. They were the ones we thought were more likely. They were the ones I thought were more likely. Fowler said something about a month or two ago about when he was on a golf course, asked about them. He thought they were already done deals. It's just a matter of signing the ink on the paper. It looks like that has been the case, but huge for the Reds, huge for fans worldwide, absolutely legends. Hit the like, hit the share, hit the like for my birthday, hit the like for Mosalah contract extension, and hit the like, triple whammy for Van Dijk later on today, looks like, and of course 3 points. 3 points on Sunday, all important against West Ham. Now, Ibn name on the contract says Niall from the upper tier. Check out the upper tier, absolute legend. But Niall, as I said earlier, if you weren't watching the show about 10 minutes ago, let's get Arne Slot tied down. Tie down Arne Slot. He only has 2 years left. He only got a 3-year contract as far as I know, and he'll be up this year. We got to get at least another 2 or 3 years on top of the 2 that he has left, because he's been absolutely phenomenal. He's been different gravy. So let's get Arne Slot tied down. No one's been mentioning it. For the background, they're all looking at it. I'm sure, FSG, Richard Hughes, they're all looking at it right now. That would be a big announcement too, because we want him there for a long time. He's building, big rebuild in the summer. Get over the line with the Premier League, it's wow. The pressure's off. We're back level. We did it on 20. We will be the most successful team in England. I know we are, but to get level with them, we can take that away from them. We've 6 European Cup. There you go. Rub it in their faces. Absolutely huge. But let's get Arne Slot contract done. Let's get that done. Salah, Van Dijk hopefully later today. Salah's done. But an Arne Slot contract extension would be, I'm sure, working on it, because they don't want to let that go down to 1 year either next year, so he's 2 years left after the summer. So, but a huge time. What a time to be a Red. But all eyes will be on Sunday. It's all about the 3 points. We know Conor Bradley will be back ready to rock. We need him at fullback. And we also know the King of Egypt will get a goal against West Ham. I'm going 2-0. I think Salah will score. He's going to be on an absolute high. We need to get him back, get scoring. Let's win this league as ASAP, as quickly as we can. 42 people in. Hit that like button for Mo Salah. Hit that like button for my birthday. Hit that like button for Van Dijk later today. Let's go. Let's win this league. Let's get to number 20, guys. As I say, just a quick reaction here on Mo Salah's son is extension till 2027. Let's get Arne Slot extended to 2037 if we can, because he's only a young lad too, and there'll be a lot of people sniffing around. He is impressive. He is impressive. Really, really impressive. Arne Slot. What a job he has done in his first season at Liverpool. I mean, unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff. But a big sunny day here in Dublin. Mo Salah, the legend, continues. Signs contract extension. 2 years, believed. Van Dijk is on the verge. Yes, on the verge. Possibly even later on today. Double delight for the Reds. On my birthday. So hit that like button, guys. It's free. It's easy. Only 4 likes. Let's go. More likes, the more we stay in, the more crack we can have, and the more we can chat about the Reds, the team we love. But as I say, let's go. 3 points against West Ham on Sunday. Let's get over the line here. Let's get it won ASAP. I still think 3 wins does it. Even if Arsenal win all their games, it'll come down to goal difference. But we, let's go. Actually, 10 points. 3 wins and a draw officially, doesn't it? Something like that. But anyway, I forget. I think 3 wins will do it, but that's just me. Just do it. Just do it, as Nike would say. Just do it. Let's get over the line. All hard work was done early in the season. We got beaten by Fulham. We didn't play well. It's very, very scrappy first half, giving away terrible 3 goals. We've got it. That silliness. Let's go. Keep it tight at the back. Alisson will be back. Bradley will be back in the starting lineup. That's huge for us as well. We should be too good for West Ham, although they are dangerous. I do like Jared Bowen. They've 1 or 2 dangerous guys up front. Kudos. They did beat Arsenal at the Emirates, so I know that's a derby and all that, but won't take them lightly. We do have a good record against West Ham at Anfield, but we've got to show it on the pitch. The fans will be up for it with the contract situation involved, and we need to be up for it. Let's go. Let's win. Pool Cube is in the house. How are you, my mate? Are you happy with the Mo news and VVD news later? Let's hope. But yeah, what a day. And they do like Fridays. Liverpool do like Fridays. They've had a lot of announcements, a lot of contract announcements on a Friday. It's a feel-good day. Everybody loves Friday. Tank Crunchy. It's Friday. They made ads about it, of course, and I do love it when I was a kid in school. Friday, it's Friday. Everybody walking in with a smile on their face, even if it was raining, even though it's very sunny in Dublin. It's been beautiful here the last few days, but it's even better. It's sweeter today with the Mo Salah legend continues. Contract signed. We stay on for about another 5, so hit like, hit the share, give us a sub, show us you care for Mo Salah, my birthday too. So let's go. Hit the like for my birthday. Not going to give away the age, but it is a century, just over. But yeah, huge. So I'm going to have a few beers in celebration for my birthday, for Mo Salah, and hopefully Van Dijk later on in the day. So it could be a really, really special birthday day for me. Good day for Liverpool fans worldwide. West Ham on Sunday, all eyes on that. We keep an eye on Brentford, Arsenal-Brentford, of course. See what happens there. They might make 1 or 2 changes. They have to go to the Bernabeu. Midweek. 3-0 up now. They have a really good chance, Arsenal. Really, really good. They have never won the European Cup, Champions League. They could have a chance. I know PSG, Barca are decent, but have a chance. I mean, if you get past Madrid, if you knock Madrid out, you have a chance. Knock Madrid out, you have a chance. No doubt about it. Absolutely no doubt about it. But we want to win the league. We want number 20. I believe we will. But we just got to get it done. I don't want any more squeaky bum time. I do not want to, we're making it a little harder than it should be. But with the Salah news, hopefully Van Dijk news today, it should ease us into it. A goal and a contract extension goal or 2 for Salah on Sunday would be great. Just get the 3 points. Move on to Leicester. I mean, there's week-to-week games now, so there's no excuses. Players coming back from injury. Bradley, Alisson. Absolutely no excuses for the Reds. Go out, put your team out, and beat West Ham on Sunday. Sounds simple and all that, but that's what we need to do. Another minute or 2 here. So hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the back of the West Ham net button for the Reds. Absolutely huge news for today. Wow. So let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens. Legends continue. Mosalah King of Egypt signs 2-year extension. Come on, guys, only 5 people. That like button. Let's get it up to at least 10. At least 10 likes for my birthday today, guys. Come on, let's go. Like. It's free. It's real. It's Dave's LFC Chats on Twitter, Twitter X and Instagram for your LFC breaks. So let's go. Let's win. This is what it's all about, guys. This is what it is all about. What a time to be a Red. What a time to be a Red. Salah, done deal. Van Dijk later, hopefully. Big game on Sunday. Hopefully win that Premier League crown for the 20th time. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, guys. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Let's get over the line. Let's go. Salah be ready to rock as well. I'll be ready to rock. You'll be ready to rock. Let's go, baby. On my birthday today. What a birthday it's starting and turning out to be. Enjoy it tonight with a few beers, but they'll go down easier with the Salah news and hopefully the Van Dijk news too. And it'll be topped off with 3 points against West Ham on Sunday. Hopefully. Praying. But let's hope. Let's dream. Let's go. Oh. You know. Anyway, guys, as I say, hit the like, hit the share, give a sub, show us you care. Let's go. Let's win this. Let's go for the Reds. Beat West Ham the weekend. Van Dijk close. Let's get Arne Slot tied down to a long-term deal too. Let's get Arne Slot tied down to a deal. A deal too. Let's get the deal to them, guys. Let's get them over the line. Let's go. Up the Reds, as they say. Up the Reds. What a huge day for the Reds. I'm gonna go nice cup of coffee now, baby. A little celebration-y coffee on my birthday today. Hopefully it's triple delight. And we can get Van Dijk done also. ASAP. I'm hearing it will be done, possibly even as early as lunchtime. So I'm going to head off. Enjoy the rest of your day. I know I will. Mosalah, 2-year extension. Done deal. Van Dijk on the verge. Let's get Arne Slot tied down too. So hit the like, hit the share, hit the like button before you go. For my birthday. All in. Jorge, what's good? Well, the breaking news. Mosalah, 2-year contract extension. Virgil on the verge. Signing a deal too. Deals are done. West Ham on Sunday. Let's go. Stay safe. Talk soon. You'll never walk alone. Could be a special weekend, guys. Cheers for popping in. Hit the like on the way out and the subs button. Talk soon.